Morning. So today I'm doing a walk from my house, literally from my house, not getting in the car or train or anything like that. So set off, so look at me watch, 45 minutes ago, straight out the front door onto the Penistone trail, which we're on at the minute, which I've done loads of running and cycling on here. It's not really a place I'd necessarily go for a walk because it can be a bit monotonous and, you know, there's not a lot going on. But it's a good place for a cycle and a run, so that's what I've done most of my time on here. But anyway, it's a means of getting from A to B. So I'm walking to Lancet Reservoir at the minute, which again is a place I've spent loads of time wild camping with my lad, just general walks with the family and stuff. Lovely place. So skirt around the south edge of that, then head dead south to we're going to have a pit stop at a trig point called Marjorie Hill, then hit Howden where there's slippery stones, which look great for a little dip. Hopefully I've got my swimming shorts and a tiny little towel, so hopefully the dignity that I have, which there's not loads of it, remains intact. So from slippery stones down to past Howden onto Derwent Reservoir, and then onwards sort of to the west of Ladybauer, then head southwest to Edale. It's a bit of a trek that, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take me. I've got my tent obviously. Hoping to get to Edale today, but if not I'll finish it off tomorrow. Be nice to get there today and have a pint somewhere, see how that goes, and catch up soon. Floor is lava. Whoop. Bit of road walking already, but it's not too far to Lancet, so I can put up with it. Just try not to get skittled by Lewis Hamilton here. Yeah, so it should only be walking up road for, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes. Then touch wood, we're path all the way. So happy days. First glimpse of Lancet. There we go, that's where we've been headed. A little bit more road than I remembered there being, but it's all good. I've not been squashed like a little fly. And that over there is Mid-Hope, that right behind that tree. Not going there, we're going there, and we're going that way, and over there. So we've just done one side of Lancet. I said south earlier, I meant north. Anyway, then we're heading straight south now. It's an absolutely beautiful day, seriously. I mean, the summer so far has been a joke in terms of weather, just pissing it down all the time. But I mean, wow, I'm so glad I came out today. Did have a load of work to do, but managed to get it all done last night. Pulled a bit of a late one. Got up about 6, had a brew, picked up the rucksack, and yeah, got putting one foot in front of the other, and going really well so far, enjoying it a lot. We're about an hour and 40 in, just over 9k done, so I reckon we'll make it to Edale for a pint. Just got to keep plodding. Oh wow, look at that. Can you see that behind me? Definitely going for a swim today. Probably at that slippery stones, but don't really want to scare anyone off with my albino body. So but we'll find a dip somewhere. Absolutely loving it. Trigosaurus Rex. Towards Derwent now, where I'm going to have a dip, just beyond those trees there. Don't know if there's a shoot going on down there because there's a jeep or something, but yeah, ready for a dip. It's absolutely boiling, it's beautiful. Some bird of prey behind me on the hunt. Yeah, making good time so far, but yeah, ready for a dip. It's hot, beautiful but hot. That wind's really nice. It's died down a bit down here, but over the top it was really windy, which was nice, keeping it fresh. Yeah, ready for a dip. I've just seen a bloody lizard in here. Oh, hello mate, look at that. Where's he gone? Oh, what? Little lizard. There you go, fella. Trying to freak him out too much. Oh. I've ended up a little bit downriver from Slippery Stones because there was people there and I didn't really want to disturb him, so just randomly ended up here. But how nice is this? Might just follow the river down and find a little bit to have a little dippy in. So it's back that way to Slippery. Like I say, there was some sunbathing young'uns there and didn't want to be like doing a running bomb next to him and spoiling it up. So yeah, plod on that way. Oh, that looks pretty inviting there, doesn't it? But yeah, see where we end up. Downriver. So I've just got out of the water, absolutely mint, really refreshing and cracking. That tree's ready to go, isn't it? Look at that. Ooh, don't want to be around here when that goes. Anyway, just got out of the water and absolutely sods law. A little bit further along there was a really nice deep bit that I could have had a proper swim in, but c'est la vie. I don't really want to get my shorts back on, so I'll live. So just going back up to the path now and head towards Derwent Reservoir. And then what happens next after that? Towards Ladybell, don't we? So we're at Howden now, and I think we'll be on the road for a bit, which is fine. There's like literally no cars on it. So just skirting around the west side of Howden, which is a bit wiggly. Sort of go a bit like this. Then when we get to the bottom of it, we're gonna spin off to the southwest, head towards Edale rather than towards Ladybell. The sun's gone in a bit, which is quite welcome, to be honest with you. There's some more e-bikes, tons of them around today. Look, quality, to be fair, just absolutely flying up and down the hills. We're on the other side of Howden now, so if you see over my shoulder, that's the bit where we've just done. Sort of bends round into a bit of a bay over there, and then beyond that over there, that's where we first came onto Howden. We've been around there, little bay bit, and then yeah, carrying on. It's nice this side though because there's more shade. On the other side I was just getting blasted by the sun, which is ridiculous because I started this video by saying what a shite summer we've had with rain and celebrating the sunshine, and now I'm trying to hide from it, which is the British way, innit? Right, here we are at the dam wall behind me, so we're going to have a peer over the edge of that. So there we are, Howden done. This is the dam wall, and then beyond it we've got Derwent, if you can see it beyond here. There we go, Derwent, the first sight of Derwent. Imposing bugger, isn't it? Single men's dormitory huts line this road, 8 to 10 navvies bunked in each one, overseen by a family of hut keepers. They were well fed in clean and warm huts with strict rules. Look at these guys. Not too sure on what date we're at here. Try and figure it out later. Is that McLovin? Little budgie in corner. So literally no sign of him anymore. But I imagine they were just made out of wood. Check out this one. That is mad, isn't it? Used to be a proper town here. It's just lost to nature and time. Amazing. Right, I've got the date. between 1901 and 1914, the people that built the dam here all lived in a little town of 1,000 people called Tin Town. There it is on top of this little house. It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Absolutely nothing left of it. So that's, I think that's the road we're on now, that. And then that's that little path I've just been along. And so the town would have been up there with 1,000 people living in it. And there's absolutely nothing left of it as far as I can tell. Yeah, so we're here. There would have been the buildings along there. Right, we're heading away from Derwent now. That's that section ticked off. Scramble up these hills. Hopefully there might be a decent view up there. It's a bit of a climb for a while, but it's nice to be off the roads again. So climb up here and end up in Edale. I don't think there's many landmarks between here and Edale. So, well, we'll see what we come across. Boost, Cadbury's. Stop taking piss. That's not a boost. Shrinkflation is doing my head in. I'm looking forward to this. It's good though. Ladies, bunny rabbit up here. Hey, little bunny. Little cottontail. So where we're going now, we're going to go on that path there, right around that, bend round that sort of little hill there, round that corner is Edale on that pine. So keep going. Feet are hurting a bit now, to be fair. Worth it. Just found a little river. Potential swim sesh number 2 of the day. Let's see what we've got. Looks promising. I mean, I'm thinking, yeah. Woo! Let's do it. Look at that. Not bad, eh? Do for me that. Just hobbled across that with my shoes off. Took me longer than it should have done with my sensitive little feet. But time to get shorts on and have a little dip, I think. Let's do it. It's not the cleanest water I've been in my life, but in fact it's fucking filthy. But any port in a storm, innit? And it's really refreshing. A little bit warmer than the last one, I think. Yeah, super chilled. Happy days. Every time I see a hill like that, first thing I think about is, imagine going down that on a sledge. That'd be mint, wouldn't it? Wouldn't be ideal when you got to the wall, but look at that, you'd fly down, wouldn't you? Put a little jump here, jump over the wall. Huh? What could go wrong? Ooh. This hill is a doozy. Absolutely blowing out of my backside. Yeah, feeling it in the legs now. Has been quite a long day. Time is 4:45 and we set off, I think it was about 7. I'm faffing around a load at home. Not 100% sure, but yeah, it's been quite a long day in the saddle. But we're on the final straight. This is not levelling out either. Fuck. Keeps going. Look. Gotta get over top of that. Anyway, don't matter, does it? Last one of the day, and then downhill. To that sweet, sweet pint. This is absolutely not great on the knees, but like I say, we're on the last leg now. Get to the bottom of these janky steps, then I'm going to power walk to the pub. Oh. These are absolutely murder. Civilization at last. My phone's just died, but apparently, well, its parting message to me was there's a pub 0.2 miles away from where it died, so shouldn't be long. Get in, literally, let's get in, let's go in, sink a pint and then another. Well, that was lovely. A couple of pints, some fish and chips, mushy peas, what's that stuff? Tartar sauce. Oh, glass of Coke. Happy days. It's just so hard to get going again, isn't it? When you've stopped. My right knee is just howling. So, just going in a random direction now and see if I can find a field or something to just pitch in and flop down and just hibernate for a bit. Just like a little wooded area would be ideal. Yeah, my right knee is not happy. I'd literally sleep on anything right now. Well, that is an actual campsite. No, I'm not going there. So there is a spot that I've spotted that could work, but it's very close to the path. I kind of feel like it might be alright anyway, just because it's 8:30 now. And I'm going to be up and out of here by about 6:30 tomorrow morning. So, might circle back to it. Come back out of Edale, it's just like so many fences and stuff. And I just get the vibe that they're very anti-wild camping in that section I've just come through. Really don't want to go far though, and this is just all bracken. It's probably not going to be great. I think is that the hill I came down earlier? God, I've lost my bearings completely. But I don't fancy going back up big hills again. It'd be a spectacular spot up there to camp, wouldn't it? But I ain't got it in me. Everything's so slopey. I mean, that would be a lovely spot. Very visible, obviously, but like I say, it's drawing in a bit now, so I do love the babble to fall asleep to, the babble of the brook. Just how do you get down there? Here we go. Here's the route down. Oh. Look at that. Woo. So, if I can find a spot here, that's the shower in the morning sorted. think that seals the deal. I'll just wander around a bit, find a bit of flat ground, it's not too visible, and then set up. And I'll see you tomorrow. How good does that look? As you couldn't tell from that, it is midgy fucking central. Honestly, there is tons of them. I should have known better than camping this close to the river, really. And it's starting to rain, so they might piss off now, hopefully. But anyway, I'll be in the tent because I'm ready to just lay down for a bit. Oh, let's get in. Morning. Oh. Those midges, man, they are hungry. Literally just opened the door for 2 seconds to do that shot then, and then just right there, right at that door. I'm having a little nibble on my arm. So what I'm thinking is, I would normally get up and have a brew and make my brekkie. I've got an all-day breakfast thing to cook in my cooker, and but I just can't do it here because I'll get eaten alive. So what I'll probably do is do all the pack up I can without getting out of the tent, and then get the tent up nice and quick, get out of here, and then set up a temporary little spot somewhere to have a brew in my brekkie. And then I'm going to jump on the train at 6:20 back to Sheffield. So there's a bit of a wait, and I don't think I'm going to manage that swim. It's rained all night and it's just a bit drab, and my towel's wet and so are my shorts. So probably not going to do that in the end, which is a shame because it looks beautiful. But we've had two little dips, so that'll do for me. And then train back to Sheffield to Penistone, back to where it all started. Happy days. And then off for a milkshake with my little girl, which is a nice way to chill out after a knackering day. So I'm just gonna chill for a minute or two and then start getting packed up. And I may end up being at the station before I really need to be, but I think it's just going to be good to get moving, I think, away from these midges. So, oh, there's one there, look at that, little fucker's got in. Honestly, everywhere. There we go, as always, leaving no trace. Leaving no trace and leaving them midges. Absolute horror show. What contrasting weather from yesterday. Look at this mist up here now. So I'm going to head back the way that I came to this point yesterday. Ooh, try not to deck it on the slippery rocks. And maybe just find a little spot under a tree where I can get my stove out, have a brew. Don't think I'm too fussed about having that food, but we'll see. Definitely need a brew. Right.
So that's a wrap, and all that's left to do is have a quick recap of the route. So we started in my hometown of Penistone, heading west along the Trans-Pennine Trail. At Millhouse Green we left the trail and headed south to Lancet Reservoir. We walked along the north bank of Lancet before heading south into the Wynd and the moorland. We passed through Cook Gate and had dinner at Trig Point at Marjorie Hill. Then we reached the north of Howden where we had the first swim of the day. We carried on along the west bank of Howden and Derwent where we had the quick history lesson at Tin Town. Once we reached the top of Laderbow, we forked to the west, crossing Snake Road and having another dip in the water. Next there was the tough climb up towards Grinds Brook Booth, which took longer than anticipated with hunger knocking at the door. Finally the janky steps led us down into Edale to savour a couple of drinks and some fish and chips. After a night next to the river with the company of the cohort of midges, a train led us home. All in from Penistone to Edale we clocked up just under 25 miles, so it was a challenging one, but a lovely walk on a beautiful day and a route I'd definitely recommend.